A very good afternoon to you. You're watching Lunchtime News here on MTV Sports with me, Swan Fernando. Let's start off with a look at the headlines. Buses operating along the Hatton-Nuwara Road on strike. Geological Survey and Mines Bureau studying the possible gold mine in Pugoda. In news overseas, Baghdad turns orange as a dust storm blankets the Iraqi capital. Now for the news in detail. President Mahinda Rajapaksa, who was on an official visit to Qatar, returned to Sri Lanka early this morning. Presidential spokesperson Bandula Jayasekara said that the president had arrived in the island at around 6 this morning. President Mahinda Rajapaksa was in Qatar to attend the Doha conference as a special guest. The president had met the leader of Qatar, Emir Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, and Prime Minister Hamad bin Jassim bin Jabbar Al Thani during his visit. President Mahinda Rajapaksa's visit had strengthened bilateral ties between the two countries. Private bus employees and Sri Lanka Transport Board employees on the Hatton-Nuwara route have kept away from work today. The reason for this is the operation of a bus without a license. An official at the Hatton depot said that this trade union action was taken as a bus had been deployed on the route after intimidating the bus employees at the depot. The private bus owners have also decided to refrain from operating their buses owing to this incident. Meanwhile, the Hatton police took into custody the private bus that was operating without a valid license. The police said that the bus was seized while it was plying from Nuwara to Ginigathena. Meanwhile, parents and students expressed their displeasure over SLTB bus not stopping to pick them up by obstructing the Bakamuna road in Dambulla. This bus belonging to the Sri Lanka Transport Board, which is plying from Colombo to Bakamuna via Dambulla, was stopped by parents in the Unupanduruyaya in Bakamuna. They said that students of several schools use this bus to get to school. Parents charged that this bus plying from Bakamuna to Colombo via Dambulla had not been stopping at the appropriate bus halls in the recent past. In order to show their protest, students, parents and area residents obstructed the road this morning so that this bus could not proceed. The Inspector of Police for Dambulla said that this issue was discussed with the parents, the students, the Civil Defence Committee and the Superintendent of the depot. The police went on to note that the Superintendent of the depot had agreed to accommodate students in the bus. In more local news, 2 lorries had met with an accident atop the Kotaliya Bridge in Manampetiya. Our correspondent noted that 1 person had been injured in the accident. The accident had occurred at around 10:30 last night atop the Kotaliya Bridge on the Polonnaruwa-Battikaloa main road. The lorries that had met with the accident were transporting cement and sand respectively. Our correspondent noted that the injured person was the driver of the lorry that was transporting cement. He further added that traffic along the road had been held up for around 5 hours due to the accident. A correspondent noted that the lorry transporting cement had fallen off the bridge when attempts were made to get it back on the road after unloading its cargo. Meanwhile, a truck transporting fertilizer had also met with an accident in Anamadua. The lorry had toppled over in the Nagavilla Arnigama area in Chilao this morning. Our correspondent noted that there had been severe traffic congestion on the Anamadua-Chilao main road owing to the accident. The Geological Survey and Mines Bureau has commenced studies to locate a gold mine in the Thotupola area in Pugoda. Chairman of the Bureau, Dr. N.P. Vijayananda, says that information has come to light that residents of the area had discovered a substance similar to gold when washing sand in the Thotupola area. Vijayananda further states that this substance could be gold. He said that 2 scientists have been sent to the area to conduct studies and they are due to submit a report on the findings today. An individual who had attacked and killed his wife with a sharp object has committed suicide in Anamadua. Police media spokesperson SP Ajit Rohana said that the individual had murdered his 48-year-old wife by stabbing her with a sharp object. He said that the individual had thereafter consumed poison. The victim has been identified as 48-year-old R.M. Vimalavati, while the husband has been identified as 57-year-old Charles Hami. They have 3 children. The couple had been alone at home at the time of the incident.
My sister was in hospital. She had returned home at around 10. When I came back after school, this person came up to the road and said that the doors were closed. It was then that we called the neighbors. After looking through the window, they told us they were inside.
The magisterial inquiry into the murders was conducted by the Puttalam magistrate Heshan Dimel. An armadillo was found in a home garden in the Anguruatota area. A correspondent noted that the armadillo had fallen into a pit in the garden at around 6 last evening. The homeowners had then rescued the animal and handed it over to the police. The police said that the armadillo was later handed over to the Bellamvilla Wildlife Office. Well, that's all the news we have for you this afternoon. It was indeed a pleasure having you with us. Join us again at 1:55 for more of the very latest. Until then, you take care and have a wonderful day.